everybody, I hope you had a lovely weekend and enjoyed all our maths lessons from last week. So today what I'm going to do is we are going to look a little bit closer at our number bonds and how we can use our number bonds when answering questions and to help us with addition. So our starter is a bit similar to last week. We're going to do a part-whole model. Can you turn to your adult next to you and just tell them what you remember about part-whole? Amazing, well done. So before we start, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen and draw 2 empty part-whole frames. You can also get 5 objects if you would like as well, just to help you with the lesson. I'll give you a moment to do that. Welcome back. So you obviously remember what part-whole is as we done it last week, but our number is a little bit different. So can you tell me what number it is? It's a number 5. So our number 5 is our whole, and we're going to split 5 into 2 parts. So what I have here is some multi-link, which you will have used in school before, and I have 5 multi-link, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the multi-link into 2 parts, and then we can see the 2 parts to our 5. So I'm going to go, let's have a look. So in this hand, I have 2 multi-link, 1, 2. And in this hand, I have 3, 1, 2, 3. So that means our 2 parts to 5 are going to be 3 and 2. So I am going to write that on my part-whole model. Can you do the same? Amazing. So as you can see, I've got another part-whole here. And that means that this isn't the only way we can split 5. Can you find the other way we can split 5 with your objects? Can you figure it out? Can you tell your adult next to you? Oh, I'm glad you've done that. So I'm going to go, how have I split it now? I've split it into 1, 2, 3, 4 in one hand and 1 in the other. So that means we can split 5 into 4 and 1. Amazing. I hope you got that at home when you did it. And I'm just going to write that onto our 10 screen. And that is all the ways we can split 5. I hope you enjoyed this little starter. I know it was quite quick, but we're going to look at our number bands, like I said before, a lot closer with number stories in the main and how we can use that to help us with our adding by counting on. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed our starter using number bonds. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our number bonds, but we're going to use them to help us with adding. So we're going to listen to some number stories and see if we can work them out using our number bonds. So let's start. So I have 12 sweets in a bowl. Can you see all my sweeties? I've got loads, haven't I? And then Mr. Harry comes along and he gives me 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. Harry. So I have a lot of sweets now, don't I? How can we show this in a number equation? We've done some number equations, haven't we? So I have 12 sweets. And then Mr. Harry gives me 3 more. And we need to find out how much that equals. So I'm going to get my sweets and I'm going to pop them onto the board so we can see. While I'm doing this, if you would like to get some paper, a pen, and like 20 objects, that could be 20 coins, could be 20 pieces of pasta. It may help you with this lesson and let you see at home how we use our number bonds with number stories. So if you want to pause the video, or you can just leave it on while I'm just sticking these up, and you can go get your things. Welcome back everybody. So I have put my 12 sweets on the board and I'm going to say that we're adding 3 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a group of 10. So can anyone remember what a group of 10 looks like? What it could look like? So a group of 10 is 10 ones. So as you can see here, I have a base 10. You would have used these when you were in school. And as you can see, it shows 10 ones, and that is a group of 10. So what we're going to do now, and what you can do with your objects, is you can make a group of 10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm going to put them all together in a group. And I know here I have 10. And now, how many do I have left over from our group of 10? That's right, I have 2. I have 2 ones, and I have 3 ones over here. So I can put these together, can't I? And make another group. So using our number bonds knowledge, how many ones will we have in total? What number bond is 2 plus 3? Can you tell me? We might have done it in our starter. That's right, it is 5. So I can put all these together, and then I have 5. So if I have 1 10 and 5 ones, how many do I have all together? Can you tell me? Can you tell your adult next to you? That's right, I have 15. So that means all together I have 15 sweets all to myself. So if you want to get a new piece of paper or move your objects around and mix them up, we'll go on to our next story. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our first number story, and we're going to go on to another one. So this time I have a bag with 13 marbles in. Can we count them together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But do you know what I've just found? I found 6 more. So I'm going to add them to my bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a lot of marbles in my bag now, don't I? So instead of me sticking the marbles on the board, we're going to use a different way. So I'm going to represent our marbles as counters. So let's think about our equation first before we put our counters on. So we had 13 marbles, so I'm going to write 13. You can do this as well. And then I found, can you tell me how many I found? Can you remember? I found 6. Well done. And we're going to find out how many I have in total. So I'm going to show our 13 marbles with our counter. So I've got 1. You can count as well. Have I got 13? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing one, aren't I? Good job for spotting that. Amazing. So, I have 13. And remember last time when we used our base 10 to show what a group of 10 is? We're going to do it again with these counters. Can you make a group of 10 out of our 13 counters for me? Can you try and do it? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to draw, because I know that is 10 1, so I'm going to draw around that and say that is 10. And we have 3 left over. But then I also found 6 more. But then I also found 6 more, didn't I? So we have to add 6 to our group. So I'm going to add my other 6 marbles, which I'm representing as counters, onto our board. So how many do we have left over from our group over here? How many do we have left over? Can you tell me? Can you tell your adult next to you? That's correct, we've got 3. And then I also have, how many on this side? I've got 6 ones as well, haven't I? So I've got 3 ones and 6 ones. Using our number bonds knowledge, can we figure out what 3 ones plus 6 ones is? What's it a number bond to? Can you tell me? That's right, it's a number bond to 9. So if we have 1 10 and 9 ones, how many have we got all together? That's right, we have 19. Well done. get ready for our next number story. Welcome back everybody, I hope you enjoyed that last number story and I need your help one more time to figure out my number story. So this time in my basket I don't have any sweets. I have 16 shapes. Can you see all the shapes in that basket? It's quite a lot, isn't there? But before I began this, I went hunting around the classroom and I found 2 more. How amazing is that? So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how many shapes I have in total. So I have 16 shapes to start with. And then before I filmed, I found 2 more before I started our lesson. And we're going to work out how many are in total. So instead of spending ages putting our shapes on the board, I'm going to do it like I did last time and I'm going to use counters. So I'm going to put 16 counters on the board and I would like you to count out loud as I put them on the board so you can double check that I'm putting them on correctly. Ready? 1. Keep going. Did I put 16 counters on the board? Can you tell your adult next to you? Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well done, you got it correct. So like we have in our previous questions, we're going to make a group of 10. So using our tens frame again, let's make a group of 10. And how many ones are in a group of 10, can you tell me? Can you remember? 10, well done. So I'm going to put 10 ones in a group and that will make my 10. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to draw around my 10. Lovely. And we know that is a 10 because we have 10 ones, so that makes 1, 10. How many counters do I have left outside my group? Can you tell me? Can you count? Can you tell the adult next to you? That is right, I have 6. And can anyone remember how many shapes I found before our lesson? I remember. That's right, I found 2. And I need to add them to my basket. So I'm going to add 2 more counters to represent our shapes. So I have 6 ones on this side and 2 ones on that side. Using our number bonds knowledge, get your thinking brains out. How many ones do we have in total? Have a little think. That's right, we have 8. So if I have 8 ones and 1 10, what number do we have? How many shapes do I have in total? That's correct, I have 18 shapes. That is perfect. So in my basket altogether I have 18 shapes. Well done. Well done everybody for today's lesson, and thank you for helping me figure out how many sweets I had, how many marbles I had and how many shapes I had. You were amazing. So I would like you to try and make your own number story and draw it or represent it like we have today and group your numbers using your number bands, and that will be your follow-up activity. I wrote it on Google Classroom, and if you could send me a lovely photo of your number stories, I would really love to see them. I will see you tomorrow where we're going to do number stories again, but we're going to put them on a tens frame instead of having them scattered. Thank you, bye.